Hi there and welcome back to yet another feature video from CROLabs. Today we want to look at different types of tests. What I brought today are 3 different types of tests. We are within a project right here. So this is, for example, your product URL, your main funnel URL, or your landing page. Doesn't really matter. One page at a time. And what you can see here on the left side, you have your live website, and then you have 3 different versions. So what we are already looking at is a multivariant test. So we test different types at the same time. This is very powerful to find out what has the strongest lever here. For example, in a multivariant test, what you want to do is you want to test different things at once. You want to test, for example, a different hero image, as we do here. You want to test, for example, a different button color, the button color red, or a different title in the above the fold section. So this would be a typical multivariant test. You can also do an A/B test. For example, we have the live website and the red button. And these 2 versions of a website would be an A/B test, so small changes at a time. This makes sense if you only have a small hypothesis that you want to test. For example, if you have a main color or a main button and someone comes up with the idea, hey, let's put that button in red, and they want to convince you, they would probably do an A/B test and test version A, the white colored button, versus version B, the red color button, and see which one converts better. And the third and last type of test that you can do is a URL test. What you do here is you, for example, say redirect here, you enable the toggle for redirecting to a different URL, and then you say redirect URL. For example, this makes sense if you have a different price for a product or a whole different website that you want to test, a mobile version, for example, or a different product page for a different price, as I said. And this one you just input here. It says example.com/price version 2, and this is a different landing page you might have built. So you compare different versions and you send 50% to version A and 50% to version B. This is usually not very common to use since you want to improve the website that you already have and use this one. But it makes sense if you, for example, have a new version of a website and you want to test this one against the original version. All right, this concludes it. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions or need help getting set up, just reach out. We actually respond. I also included a link for an onboarding for our application. It's completely free of charge. You just talk to us, me and my co-founder, and we will onboard you to your application. Thank you very much for listening, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.